with the beer bellies?
Yeah, that'd be me making a mess. Right down there. All right, we're here at the end of PAX Prime 2011, and we're here for the staff community focus. We have Andy Wyeast Rowe. Did I pronounce that right? And you are technically local, right? I mean, it's within what, 3 hours driving distance?
3 hour drive.
So I mean, this isn't something easy. This isn't something difficult for you to come to.
No.
And you've come to every PAX?
Every PAX except for the first couple.
The first couple. That's what usually what it is. Everybody didn't go to the first two or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it came out here. Andy is affectionately known within our inner circle as the donut guy, the voodoo donut guy. He brings us delicious configurations of donuts that I don't think mankind can handle sometimes. Like the maple bacon donut. That was something else. But he drives up on our way up and he brings us stuff up. You're actually pretty familiar with this area. Do you come up here often, or because I know you suggest a lot of the stuff for us to go to?
I come up every once in a while, quite honestly, so I have quite a few friends here, having grown up here, and guys I met in school. So I sort of hook up with them, and they give me the skinny on some places, and I try to share that knowledge with the rest of the coggers every time they come up.
Yeah, we're really thankful. Andy here will often suggest us new places to go. Usually we were like, oh, let's walk within a block of the convention center and eat the same place we did the last 5 years, so it's refreshing. Now you did not come as media this year. I don't think you've ever come as media before.
Nope, did not. I tried to be a little generous and leave that open for some other guys that want to do media, but
like the people who didn't come that registered for media. That was a dig. I'm sorry, Andrew. I love you. I love you, Drew. But yeah, because there are limited slots. But you've been on staff now for a while with Con A Gamers, doing some reports and stuff.
Year and a half.
Did you ever do any reviews? I know I haven't.
I've not done any reviews. I did mostly the news articles and sort of bits and pieces there. It's kind of hard to get a word in edgewise with Dr. Finger doing the jobs. Working so hard.
Doc Finger gets all the A-list stuff, and he deserves it because he works very hard.
Absolutely. We just fill in the cracks when we can. When he can't get to it, that's sort of our work.
So you've been doing that for a little while. You've been with the site since the very beginning, right?
Yeah, within a month or two.
Yeah. So, I mean, what brought you over to Colony of Gamers? I mean,
quite honestly, it's the people. I mean, really, PAX for me is sort of the pinnacle of that. There's games, there's demos, and there's stuff to see, but after the year's done, you forget the stuff that you've seen. You're playing the games that you want to play, but it's coming out and hanging out with the guys on COG.
Yeah, I get those sentiments all the time. I feel the same way. I let it be well known. I feel that way. That's why part of the reason why I do these focuses is to convince some of our members that I use the word family. I think a lot of people would agree with me that we feel like a family, and we get to have some good times, make some excellent memories, some funny ones, and
absolutely.
Then we go home, and then we get on Xbox and PC, and we all start playing games again together.
I can hardly remember shit that I played at PAX 2-3 years ago, but I remember meeting the fellas and going out and having a good time. That's what it's about.
So PAX is over. Well, I mean, there's a couple hours left, but what was your surprise this year?
Gearbox.
Well, wait. You're a shill now. You just got something for free.
It was epic. I mean, even before the panel, I went to the demo, I tagged along with Scott, and even then, there was a humility and an appreciation for the gamers that you don't really feel with a lot of... I mean, there are going to be developers that personally feel that way, but as a company... Gearbox and 2K, we really felt like they were really reaching out to the gamers and wanted to say thanks for all the support we get.
Especially a big company. I mean, 2K is enormous.
Absolutely. It's something.
I don't think a lot of people realize 2K is as big as it is.
Yeah.
And I agree that there are developers that people can figure out who we're talking about, but they know their games will sell, and they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care about the users or anything.
A perfect example was at the Gearbox demo. Mikey was doing it, and he sat everyone down, and one of the first questions he asked was, raise your hand if we play Borderlands.
Yeah.
And he said, raise your hands if you saw Borderlands. When we came out of PAX a couple years ago, we all raised our hands, and he says, okay, you guys, I want to thank you. We showed up, we had something new, we were scared shitless, we didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
because of you guys, we made something. And that kind of outpouring of feelings really is something special.
Yeah. Yeah, so you went to the Gearbox panel. It was one of the last panels they hosted before the Omegathon, and everybody in the panel, which you would say is how many people? Guesstimates. Hundreds?
Hundreds.
They gave away hundreds of copies.
Well, they and 2K, they wanted to make it real clear that they couldn't have done it without 2K's support and generosity. They gave codes for everyone in the panel to get a free copy of Borderlands 2.
And that's, I mean, you could take that, you know, all that mushy, emotional, oh, we're family stuff, but PAX, you get free shit. So if for anything, even if it's selfish reasons, I suggest anybody in our community to come out once, just once, experience it, have a good time. I think everybody that comes out here, I've seen come back. Very few new faces I've seen. Some, I mean, like CES is international, Scotland. It's like, yeah, maybe I can understand how this is his first, but
well, this year was a feel good. Last year we were all feeling recession. Very few guys were able to make it out.
Yeah,
it was a bit of a downer, but this year it really resurged, and all those good feelings came back again.
Yeah, so you're the trooper. I mean you and Hunter X280. Tim.
Well, it's easier for us. I mean, we don't have to pay to fly. Yeah. We don't. I mean, it's admittedly easier for us locally.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed PAX. I'm sure we'll see you next year, and I'm sure we'll have good times. And they probably won't be in Borderlands 3 by then. But so
every year, my goal is to be able to come out here a little bit longer, spend a little bit more time with the COG guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We came a little early. We're leaving a little later too. You know, just kind of relax and stuff, party. You know, have a good time. So, well, thank you very much, man, and we'll see you back on the forums. We'll see you in the games.
All right, rock on.